Welcome back. Today we're talking about something simple, but honestly, huge. The idea that your life is shaped not just by what happens to you, but by how you think about it. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people are stuck waiting for motivation, waiting for the perfect time, waiting to finally feel ready. But that moment usually doesn't just arrive. Right. And if you keep waiting, you're not standing still. You're losing time. And that's why mindset isn't some vague inspirational word. It's a daily choice. It's how you respond when things fall apart. It's what you say to yourself when nobody else is listening. And really, it's what you do when you don't feel like doing anything at all. So it's less about feeling inspired and more about what happens in those low energy moments. Exactly. Because you don't magically rise to your goals. You fall back on your habits and on your thinking patterns. That's the part people don't always want to hear. Right. So let's talk about control, because that's where this really gets practical. Totally. You can't control everything. Not the economy, not other people, not every outcome. But you can control your effort, your focus, and your standards. And once you really accept that, excuses start to lose their power. Yeah, that leads to a tough question though. What story are you telling yourself? Are you seeing yourself as the victim of everything around you, or are you choosing responsibility? And those two stories create two completely different lives. A strong mindset doesn't mean you feel great all the time. It means you keep moving even when you feel off, tired, discouraged, or uncertain. Because motivation fades and discipline doesn't. That's why structure matters. That's why routine matters. You do what needs to be done, whether you feel like it or not. That sounds simple, but it's uncomfortable. And I think that's where people get tripped up. For sure. Comfort is the trap. Growth is uncomfortable. Progress can be slow and results take time. I mean, a lot of people quit right before things finally start working. Wow. So the real shift is what happens when you stop negotiating with yourself. Yes, if you say you'll do something and then you actually do it every time you can, that builds confidence. Not because you're thinking positive thoughts all day, but because you're building self-trust. Self-trust. I like that. So if someone's listening and thinking, okay, where do I even start? Start small. Stay consistent. Build momentum. Keep it simple. Clear mind, strong habits, relentless follow through. You don't need a dramatic reinvention overnight. You just need to keep showing up. And at the end of the day, this is really about ownership, right? Exactly. No one is coming to save you. But honestly, you don't need saving. You need discipline, clarity, and a decision that you're done playing small. So make that decision today and back it up with action. That's a strong place to end. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time.